Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Karen, aka cakedbybabyk, and that's my boyfriend and my cat. Today we're going to be talking about my favorite highlighters. Okay, so we're going to start off with some palettes that I have, and then we'll move on to the single ones. So let's start off with this Smashbox palette. This is the one in collaboration with Holmes. So this is what I see my setup right there. This is the Spotlight palette, Pearl palette, Illuminatrix? Is that how you, I don't even know how to pronounce that. This is the one that I wear when I want like a really natural glow. I don't really reach for this too often, but I do love it on natural days and like days at the beach or for work or for school. So yeah, I really love this one. I'm going to insert a video of me swatching them. So the formula on these are very buttery, especially the first one. This one's packed with pigment. This one's just the lightest shade in the palette. And then the last shade is the one that's the most glittery. So next up is the ABH Moonchild Glow Kit. I really love this one when I'm doing creative looks just because they're iridescent, is that the right word for it? Or holographic. They're not holographic, but they have like this, they're duochrome, that's the word I'm looking for. They're duochrome, so they're mostly silver, but when you like swatch them, they're different colors, kind of. You can see all of this. They're super pigmented. I really love the ABH formula for their highlights, and they show up really good on camera. So if you're doing any like photography work or any like creative look and you want to capture it on camera, it shows up really well. So my favorite shades in the palette would be either Pink Heart, Lucky Clover, or Blue Moon. You can see that I've like dipped in a Blue Moon so much that there's like this little thing right there. Next up we have another ABH Glow Kit. This one's in collaboration with Nicole Guerrero, and I love this one to death. I was thinking about not getting this one, but then I swatched it in person because one of my friends had it, and then I was like, I have to get it, and then so I made my boyfriend buy it for me as a gift. So I really love to use the shades Glow Getter and Forever Young mixed together when I'm doing more creative looks and I really want my highlight to pop on camera. I use Forever Lit. This one likes to reflect the color of like whatever you're wearing. So if you're wearing like, for instance, a green eyeshadow look and you pop this on your like brow bone and your inner corner, it's going to reflect that color. So it shows up as like a green highlight with like a slightly green highlight. But yeah, this orange one, Daydream, is really pretty as well. I usually wear it when I want to look like a bronze goddess, or I'll mix it with one of these two and it'll look really pretty. So yeah, and the formula on these, they're a little bit chunky. It could be a little bit more finely milled, but I really love it a lot still, and it's not really a problem for me. I know it is for some people, so this one is discontinued, sadly. But you never know, they might bring it back in stock. They brought it back in stock for like 2 days, like like a month ago, so maybe there's still a chance that you can get your hands on it. Okay, so the next one is the Stila Starlight Star Bright palette. This comes with 3 shades. This one's Transcendence, Kitten, which is what Stila is known for, like it's their cult favorite shade, and then Bronze. I really like to use Kitten for every day and then Bronze for like when I want to look like a bronze goddess like at the beach, and then Transcendence when I'm doing creative looks, because this one is like a duochrome pink kind of. What I like to do is I like to take a damp beauty blender and just get up all in there, and then I'll just apply it on my face. Let's see, it looks good. I don't know if you can kind of see that, but this is like a putty highlighter, so it's not a powder and it's not a cream, but you can kind of see like if I press it, oh, okay. If I like press it in there, you can see my fingerprint. Like it's a really weird formula, but I find that it works really well for giving you like a wet highlight. Like if you want to do like a day at the pool and you want like your highlight to like look all glistening and glowy and stuff, this one is really good for that. You can buy the palette. I got this palette or my boyfriend got me this palette from the Macy's website. I think it's the only place that we can find it in all three. You can buy these separately in big compacts from like Sephora or Ulta, I think. So yeah, I really love this one. Okay, so next up we have the Lorac and the Pirates of the Caribbean collaboration. They came out the whole collection with like Pirates of the Caribbean themes. They came out with like lip products, this face palette, and like an eyeshadow palette. And I was really debating getting this. I swatched it in store and it was like probably the most pigmented I've ever seen a highlighter. And it does come with 4 highlighter shades, a bronzer, and a blush. I don't really touch these two that much because, you know, I'm not really a big blush fan, and then the bronzer seems a little bit too light for me. So what really drew me in was this shade, Star Reader, and it's just a beautiful, like, molten gold shade. Like, oh, you can see it in the swatch video, but I really love it. And then I didn't buy it at Ulta because I was like, no, it's like really expensive and I don't need it. I think it was like 40-ish bucks. It was pretty up there in price. And I left it, and then I went to Fame in like the summertime. I think it was like June. And as you know, like Fame, they have like huge discounted makeup, and then they were selling this whole like line there, and I was just like, should I get it? And my roommate, she had it at the time, she was like, I love mine, you need to get it. And I didn't touch it that much at first. I've really been grabbing for this shade for like a really blinding highlight, and this one, Destined, for like an everyday highlight. The formula on these is insane. Like, they're so buttery and finely milled, and they just like glide onto the face like so well. And I'm so sad that this is discontinued, but I just had to talk about it because like it is one of my all-time favorites. So next we're gonna move into the single highlighters that I have. This is in collaboration with e.l.f. and Heart Defensor. I've talked about this in multiple videos. This one is the Coffee and Cream Highlighting Duo from e.l.f. And what I like to do is I like to mix these two for like an everyday highlight, just because this one's too light for me and this one's too dark for me. But this one suits all skin tones, I think, like whether if you're fair or deep skin toned. So, and I love the packaging. Look at that. Wow. 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 Next, we're going to talk about a natural highlight. This one's more like a glow from within. Like, you can't really tell that you're wearing highlight. This one's the Essence Pure Nude in 10 Be My Highlight. It's just like a nice sheen on your face. That's a good word for it. There's a nice sheen on your face, and this is amazing. It's only like $5 at Target, so if you're looking for like a really nice, very natural highlight, I really highly recommend this. Next, we're going to be talking about this Colourpop Luster Dust. I just got this not a couple of weeks, like a week and a half ago, and this one's in the shade Gnomie. It's a really nice luster dust. I know they just came out with like five new shades. And this one is $7, but I think for now they're like $5 or like 30% off on the Colourpop website. This one, it's not as finely milled as it could be. There are a lot of glitter particles in it, or like pearl particles. So you can like visibly see like the pieces on your face when you put it on, but honestly, it doesn't really bother me, just because I don't really mind a chunky highlight. I know it bothers some people, but just an FYI on that. I really love the color. Again, this is in the shade Gnomie. It's really close to Champagne Pop, I think. The color is like a nice champagne-y rose gold. There we go. Okay, this next one is the Maybelline Master Chrome in the shade Molten Gold. I absolutely love this one. It's super finely milled. The formula is a little bit different than other highlighters. I've noticed that if you like take a brush and you go around like the excess like on the black part, it doesn't really pick up that well. You have to like really dig in here to like pick up product on your brush. but that doesn't really bother me. I love this one so much. It's just like a really nice, like pure gold highlight. I know they just came out with like a rose gold one as well, so I might be picking that up and trying that out for you guys. I know how loved this one is already in the beauty community, even though it just came out like a couple months ago, but I really love this one. And this next one is my all-time favorite. This one is the Jcat You Glow Girl Baked Highlighter in the shade YGG 102 Twilight. You can see how like loved this is. Like the packaging is all janky. Like it had all this like design and then it's like rubbed off right here. This one, I can't even begin to tell you how great this is. So finely milled, so buttery and powdery, and just like, not powdery in a bad way, just like you dip your brush in it like just a little bit and it's just, it's so nice. It's the one I'm wearing right now. I'm just gonna put on some more. Yes.
Yeah, babe.
Yes. It's so nice. I got these at Fame for like, got 2 for $10, so they were $5 each. I'm not sure how much they retail for by themselves on their website, but I'm really hoping to get more shades of these because they are so amazing. Alright you guys, that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, thumbs up, all that good, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!
I'm eating sushi.
We're both eating sushi.
Hello.
Oh, Dwight's being exiled. He's being too loud. Pick him up. Say bye! Did you bring it?
Yeah.
He brought the goods. Look who came to visit. Say hi! Say hi! Best pals. Alright, get off.